Welcome everyone to the podcast Millenialz Checklist with Zac and Kris. So, we'd like to talk to you about one specific thing, and that is your last 24 hours. Now, what would you do in your last 24 hours? So, I've actually watched recently a movie called Silent Night.
I didn't watch that.
The movie is interesting. It's a British movie,
Okay.
and it's I'd say lower budget movie, something like that.
Okay.
Because it's the IMDb score of the movie is 5.6, I think. So
Okay.
it's not highly rated. And I think most of it is because of the sound quality.
Sound
Because
quality.
it's okay. It's an okay movie. You hear the characters well, but the surrounding sound, the music, is louder than the characters' voices. Then you
Okay.
actually have to strain your ears to see what they're talking about.
I understand.
Plus, they have a hard British accent.
Yes, and they didn't have high quality microphones.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But okay, it's a watchable movie.
Okay.
It's an okay movie, and the premise is that the world's gone to shit because somebody released a virus
Okay.
that kills everyone.
Okay.
And the British government gave their citizens a pill, like something like cyanide,
Okay.
to kill them in almost instantly
Okay.
when they take it. And so the family and friends are gathered at one house to actually to experience those last 24 hours amidst the family.
Okay.
And nothing particularly happens, because nothing has to happen, because they're just waiting to die in the morning. Actually, to take the pill and die in the morning.
Interesting concept.
Yeah, I didn't watch the movie till the end because it was kind of annoying,
Okay.
but it got me thinking. Part of the reason why I don't like the movie
Okay.
is because I would actually do the same thing in my last 24 hours. I
The-
would actually gather with my friends and family and actually just have a fucking party.
Yes, seems reasonable.
So, the question is, what would you do?
Come
If-
to you and have a party. Grill some meat with you, drink some whiskey with you, and have a party. Because he's the best party organizer ever, and I would certainly come to him in the last 24 hours party.
Okay.
Okay.
But would you do anything else
No.
besides partying?
No, because in my opinion 24 hours is very limited time. So if you have 2 weeks maybe, then last 2 weeks for example, then everyone would settle some things, do the things that you always wanted to do but you didn't for some reason. But 24 hours is very limited time. So in 24 hours you find the news about the virus. Okay, you spend another hour or two to process it and to see what the TV says, what your friends are saying, answering WhatsApp groups and everything else. And then everybody would find themselves about conversation to meet together, because people meet up in crisis situations to meet up somewhere and have a party. So 24 hours is almost certainly time that you can do only that.
Okay. Well, the thing is that you actually did everything else before that. before those last 24 hours.
Okay.
It doesn't have to. The point is that it doesn't have to be like a virus or something.
Okay.
It doesn't matter the content.
Okay.
It's just the fact that you know that tomorrow you will die, or you will die in after the next 24 hours.
Okay, I would still.
So what would you actually do in those last 24 hours? Would you go to your family? Would you hang out with your wife, your kids, your dog? It's one thing is to come to my party, but what would you do for yourself in the last 24 hours?
Okay, hang with my wife, hang with my family, and then come to you to grill a meat and have a whiskey with my wife.
Okay.
And maybe with my family, because you are so good organizer.
Okay. So we'd have a jolly good family fun.
Yes, because pretty much that is the only you can do in that situation, because I think the premise, in my personal opinion, I think the premise of the movie is bad, because you see this when everybody has their last 24 hours in the same time, everything stops. Okay.
Yes.
So
everything stops.
you cannot, for example, you cannot go to, I don't know, to have a bungee jump, because bungee jump wouldn't work, because the guys that work at the bungee jump wouldn't come at their job.
Okay, but
logically.
but look at this. What if only you knew you would die in the next 24 hours? Forget about the movie.
Okay, but that is completely different concept.
So what would you do then?
What I would do then? Okay.
It's a hard question, isn't it?
Hard question.
It makes
yes.
you think.
I would. I probably rent some ultra fast car at rent-a-car.
Okay.
And go to the legal driveway, for example Grobnik,
Okay.
and race with that car. So
Okay.
I can, for example, I have a neighbor in my building that has Audi with 800 horsepower.
Really?
Yes, he custom made it. The whole building shakes when he drives into garage. So, for example, I would rent that car to see what is the feeling to drive car. Okay, it wouldn't be 800 horsepower, but how it would be to drive that has 300 or more horsepower, and then be with my wife, be with my family, and then come to you, have a meat, grill some good quality meat, have a good quality whiskey, and hang out. Because that is the only positive concept you can do. Hang out with dear ones, and that's that.
Yeah. I was thinking hard about it.
Okay.
It took me like 2 weeks of on-off thinking.
Okay.
Because if you look at it, okay, I will borrow your idea of renting a fast car.
Okay.
You can rent it anytime, actually. You can go tomorrow and rent it. You can rent it on any weekend. You just choose not to.
Exactly.
Of course, that's one thing. Let's say that's one thing on your bucket list.
Okay.
Okay, you've checked that out.
Okay.
You can go to a fancy meal somewhere.
Okay.
But that too you can do anytime, anywhere. You know,
yes,
most of the things you actually can do. The thing is, we choose not to do it because we have time. And if you only have if it's actually last time, then the only thing actually that would matter is your family.
Yes.
Well, okay, there are some people who actually wouldn't want to hang out with their family. But that depends on the person.
Yes, but I'm not generally fond of that last minute concept. You see, because you must in life you must plan, and when you are planning, you are if you are a normal hardworking person, you are rational with money. So it seems a little bit irrational for me in the normal times to rent a super sports car and give money to some driveway and to drive that car. But when you have less 24 hours, you don't have to be rational with money, so you can do. So I think that people delay the things on the bucket list that are not priority for long-term planning, because we humans, no matter if our time is limited, it is, everybody dies, but to humans long-term planning is inherently given to them, and we as humans long-term plan. So for example, I don't know, I think that people need to follow their dreams every day, and that people need to do things that they like every day. But when I say what they like, I don't mean what they like because society tells them to and everybody else tells them to, but what they really enjoy doing it on the deepest level of their being. So racing a sport car is not at the deepest level of my being. On the deepest level of my being is being in nature, sitting near the fire on some camping trip with below the stars.
So why wouldn't you do that for your last day?
Because I'm doing that right now, or almost every weekend.
So you would do actually something different.
Yes, I would take last 24 hours to do something different, because I try to live my dreams every day, because I try to do what I like on the weekends. I try to do what I like during my job. I try to be creative. I try to be that there is a saying, if you love what you do, you doesn't have to work any day of your life. So I'm trying to live that life every day, but in the last 24 hours I will do something different. Yes, something I don't have time, it isn't on my priority list, but it is one-time experience that I wanted to try something not on the first priorities but on the last priorities.
Okay, so something that you presume would give you joy, or it would give you joy, would it?
I don't know, I'm doing the things that give me...
Because I'm thinking about this. Okay, if I have only 24 hours,
okay,
I'd like to do the thing that actually makes me enjoy life the most.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to try something different for the sake of trying it. I would actually do the thing that I want to, that makes me that's the most enjoyable for me.
Yes, but you can do it every day.
Yes.
As usual.
So why would I actually change that on my last day?
Because
do you think? Let's say, okay, you do something different, and it maybe is not that enjoyable.
Okay.
Do you think you'd have the regrets in the last seconds because you haven't actually done what you wanted, what's the most enjoyable to you?
I don't think so. So in the sense, I agree with you. You should do things that make you most happy every day, but some things are not so. Okay, you wouldn't do.
So you would leave some things for the end just to spice your life up.
Yes, because I have, for example, I have three things that are my priority. That is, for example, going into nature, mountaineering, my job, my family, and so on. And I'm doing my friends and everything.
That's more than three things.
Okay, but
Okay, I'm joking.
social contact, job contact, and something for the soul. Okay. And I'm doing that three things every day.
So guys, this will be all from us today, and hope we'll see you again next time.
Hope we'll see you again next time. Bye till next time.
Bye.